A young handyman in Florida had set out on a leisurely Saturday morning to hike the beaches and bayous in search of new wild additions to his ever-growing garden, when off in the distance, deep in the bayou, he spotted the top of the tallest, straightest, and most lush bamboo tree he had ever seen. His eyes widened with excitement, and his breathing quickened as he rushed down the muddy shoreline deeper into the bayou in search of the tree, hoping to find a small sucker that he could take home and plant for himself. Battered, scraped up, and out of breath, he finally arrived at the bamboo tree in the middle of nowhere to find an old Chinese man patiently watching over a pot of rice and chicken sitting at the base of the tree. The young man quickly blurted out, "Where have you gotten this tree? Is it yours? How have I never seen this tree before? I must have one." The old man motioned to the log beside him and asked the young man to sit. He did, but every time the young man opened his mouth to inquire more about the tree, the old man would abruptly put one finger up as if to say, "Wait one more minute." As he scooped some lunch into a wooden bowl for his guest, the old man asked the young man if he would like to know more about the tree. Beaming with excitement, the young man said, "Yes, sir, please. I would do anything to have a tree like this in my garden." And so the old man proceeded to tell the following story. "This bamboo tree is a very special tree whose cuttings have been passed down and nurtured by my people's leaders for thousands of years. Most gardeners would never know its beauty because they do not have the patience to earn it. I will send you home with a cutting to grow for yourself, but if you do not do exactly as I say, you will never see the fruits of your labor." The young man nodded in agreement. "Yes, sir, please." And so the old man continued, "When you get this tree home, you must plant it in direct sunlight. The soil must be black, as all healthy soil is. Once every month, you must amend the soil at the base with 3 grams of charcoal." The old man went on and on, describing in detail all of the special care that the tree would need. He explained that this care must be taken upon daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly, without fail. Whether rain or shine, scorching heat or bitter cold, no matter how strong the wind or how hard life gets, you must continue on. There can be no excuses, no exceptions. The young man nodded and hung on to his every word until the old man had passed along every necessary instruction, and with a full belly he was sent home with his cutting to plant. Once home, he did exactly as the old man had said. The soil was made perfect, the sunlight was perfect, the ground drained perfectly. He fertilized, he watered, and he amended, day after day, week after week, and month after month. The cutting did nothing after months had gone by, beyond sprouting 2 tiny little leaves. He thought that surely he must be doing something wrong, but the old man's words reverberated, and so the young man persisted. Soon a year had passed. He begged and pleaded with the tree to please grow. The cutting had not grown more than a half-inch taller in the entire year, and sprouted only a couple more leaves since the last time. Still, the little bamboo tree was no bigger than a small screwdriver, but the young man persisted anyways. Hurricanes came and went, hardships were endured and surmounted, challenges reared up and were solved, and all the while the tiny bamboo tree stood by, seemingly unwilling to grow. Still, the young man persisted. Eventually, he began to question whether the old man had sold him a bunch of lies, but stubbornness kept him going. He wasn't about to lose out on the reward that had been promised to him for just a little bit of rest. He was too invested, and it was now just a matter of pride. Caring for the bamboo tree had become part of his identity, and so, still, the young man persisted. Then one day the young man stepped outside to take care of his daily duties, and there in front of him towered the tallest, straightest, and most lush bamboo tree he had ever seen. He stood there, mouth open, staring in awe at what he had seemingly created. He dropped down to his knees and sobbed, not certain what had happened, or what to do now that the tree had grown. More than anything, he needed to know what this meant. And so the young man set out once again into the bayou to find the old man. Sure enough, there he was, sitting at the base of another newly grown, perfect bamboo tree. The young man began to explain the hardship and confusion that he had experienced while tending to his bamboo tree when the old man cut him off, lifting one finger into the air. He spoke. "Young man, you are one of the few who will ever know this feeling that is growing inside you at this moment. For years you questioned your path, but you persisted. You questioned my instructions, and yet you persisted. Life happened. Friends came and went, and through it all, you persisted. You see," the old man explained, "even though it felt like the hard work that you put in was having no effect, the truth is that every time you persisted and continued forward with your duties, your tree was in fact growing." "But I could see that it wasn't," the young man said. The old man lifted his finger once more and then pointed to the ground. Brushed aside the sandy loam to expose bright white roots. A few more brushes exposed even more. The old man explained, just because you could not see the growth doesn't mean it wasn't there. Every time you persisted, despite the temptation to take shortcuts, your tree was putting down roots. You see, a tree is only as strong as the roots that it has established, and for a bamboo tree to grow as magnificently as this one, it must have equally magnificent roots. Congratulations, young man. There is now nothing in life that you cannot accomplish with the knowledge that you have. Now, this tree, you see, this tree is your business. You work hard every day, and most of the time you don't get to reap the direct rewards for your hard work beyond a paycheck. But every time you choose not to hack something in front of you that you know how to hack, every time you stay late to make sure that the job is wrapped up when you promised it would be, and every time you lose money on a job in order to keep your word and your honor after miscalculating what it would take, you have tended your tree and put down another root. And you're not getting a lot of pats on the back. You're not getting a lot of congratulations. You're not getting a lot of admiration. In fact, you're not getting much of anything other than your own personal satisfaction that you're doing the right thing. But what you can't see, and what's happening behind the scenes, and what happened with my business, is that after a couple years of this, you start to develop the reputation as that one man, that one handyman, who always follows through and who never disappoints. And once you've developed that reputation, you're unstoppable because they won't send work to anybody but you. So next time you're feeling like everything is underappreciated, and next time you're feeling like you've put in so much work and nothing is paying off, just remember the story of this bamboo tree and know that if you continue to persist and continue to persist and continue to persist, eventually you will walk outside one morning and find your bamboo tree standing in front of you there. Except this is your business and it's a success because you did what you needed to do. Because despite all of the challenges, and despite the hurricanes, and despite the disappointment, you persisted. I love you guys. I hope y'all are out there killing it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.